Hello, and welcome back to the Taylah Louise Budgets channel. You are here with me today for another grocery haul. We have been to Coles again. It is the weekend. It is time to grocery haul, fridge prep, meal prep, ready for another week of my deficit, my fat loss phase that I'm doing with Eat Like Ruby. This actually is my last week of the deficit. So this is week 15. We have tapered down the calories and I'm now aiming between 1,500 and 1,600. This is not a recommendation for anyone else. This is just where I'm currently at with my weight loss goals. And it is the last week of my deficit because next weekend I have my wedding dress fitting appointment. So obviously my seamstress is going to take my measurements. No, I'm not done with weight loss, but we are putting on a pause because I want to fit my wedding dress in the 5 weeks after that. And I want to fit it as perfectly as possible. So I don't want my measurements to change much between this last seamstress appointment and the wedding day. How exciting! Lots of things happening, but I have really enjoyed this deficit. Like, look at the smile on my face. I'm going into week 15 of a deficit smiling like this. This is the best thing that I have ever done. I'm focusing on protein and calories mostly, a little bit of fat and fiber. To be honest, I'm not focusing enough on fiber, but I just have really enjoyed every single second of this. I have almost lost 10 kilos in the year, obviously not just in the last 14 weeks. I can't believe it. Sorry if you can hear the washing machine in the background, but it is chores day around here. And we're gonna get into it. I'm looking at kind of my haul here. Today I did spend, I think my receipt actually came out at about $212 at Coles, and realistically it was about $245 in the cart. It is because I do have Coles discount card and that is increased at the moment for double points. I was trying to get my basket when I checked out to over $230 because I had a Flybuys offer of spend $230, get like 9,200 Flybuys points, which works out to be like $40. So I definitely wanted that. So hopefully I'll get that $40 kind of cash back as Flybuys dollars as well. I had a $50 gift card from Receipt Jar to use. So definitely use Receipt Jar, scan your points because you can get free money. So my next grocery shop, I pretty much will be doing with Flybuys dollars and my Receipt Jar gift card. I'm going to put my code on the screen for Receipt Jar if you want to get bonus points when you sign up. All you have to do is forward email receipts and take photos, like scan your receipts, and it counts up for points, and then eventually you get it out for money. So awesome. And we're going to get into my plan today. I will warn you that I haven't really planned for dinners because I know that my mother has also been inspired to start a weight loss journey and she's been doing a lot of meal prepping. Making food for people is her love language. So I know that she's planning on gifting me a couple of meals in return for babysitting her dog this week. So I didn't want to overbuy and overcook and overpurchase and then obviously not be able to eat it all. But I'm very excited about my plan for my lunches this week. I am still eating what I'm craving. I'm just focusing on getting my fiber targets in, on getting my protein targets in and staying in my calorie range. I feel like at this stage of my deficit too, I've learned some tips and tricks. I've learned some foods that help me to do that I love, that I will continue to eat from here on out. When I say that my deficit is over at the end of next week, that doesn't mean I'm eating crap after next week. It just means that I'm tracking maintenance because I am still in this fat loss phase for another 5 weeks. So I'm using some of that to do some tracked maintenance. Like I said, my wedding isn't next weekend, it's just my seamstress appointment. So I still want to maintain, track, assess, etc. I don't want to just go to eating and guessing what I'm eating because then it doesn't inform me about anything for when I no longer have a coach. But let's get into this haul. So if I show you an overview of what my haul looks like, you can see we've got kind of the drink section, we've got the dog section. This is still the dog section. We've got some beauty product section, then we've got some snack section, some breakfast section. We've got some meat and some fresh produce. So we'll go through all of that now and my plan for it. We're gonna start off strong with some smoothie chews or fruit chews. So the National Confectionery Company, I shopped the sale 2 for $7. Those are treats for school. I got some chicken breast. Now this was because, like I said, I didn't know what my mother was planning on giving me for dinners. I feel like I always like to have, chicken breast is just a perfect thing to have in your freezer that you can pull out and defrost at any time and make meals with. I do have spare meal bases. I've got pasta, I've got rice, I've got frozen vegetables. So chicken is kind of the perfect thing that you can make so many different things if you just have some ready to go in your freezer. And anything that I can do to avoid doing a shop, because usually when I do a shop, it's pretty big. I'm not really really a pick up 6 things kind of grocery shopper. So I like to buy things like that so that I can go, oh, next week, oh, I only need a couple of things. Oh, can I make do? Oh, I've got chicken in the freezer, sweet. I'm good to go for another week. So that's why I like to have something like that on hand. If we're talking about meals though, so while we're on the meat front, so that is if I need to make myself some dinners, I've got chicken breast there. But for lunch this week, I've bought these before, the peppered beef steaks. These were 2 for $15. They're $8 normally. It's not a huge discount, but there's 2 in each pack and they're 150 grams of steak. And I just love that they're easy to pop in the air fryer. I actually might try them in the oven this time because they did dry out a little bit because I obviously meal prep and then reheat in the microwave. So I might try cooking them in the oven and see how they go in there. But I really like the flavor of these. I'm a big pepper fan and these are great in terms of protein. Like I think one of these steaks is like 30 grams of protein. So it really ups your meal. And I like getting a huge portion of protein at lunchtime because it really takes the pressure off the rest of the day. So I'm planning to have steak with, I've been really craving roast pumpkin. So again, that's why I might do the steaks in the oven because I'm going to be preheating the oven anyway to cut up some pumpkin. But steak and pumpkin as my carb. Pumpkins are really low calorie carbs, so I love that. And then I've got some leftover lettuce in the fridge from the last time I made fajitas. So I got a green cucumber. I wanted Lebanese, but they were sold out and I didn't want continental just because I'm not a huge fan of it. So green cucumber, they gave me a humongous red onion, but I wanted some red onion. I got cherry tomatoes. I got the South Cape reduced fat feta. Feta is like a great protein source because it's a type of cheese, but I just find that it's like really impressive. Like 30 grams of this is like 8 or 9 grams of protein. So that just like really helps contribute. So I'm planning on making like a mini sort of like simple Greek salad on the side of roast pumpkin and steak. And I could salivate thinking about it, to be honest. I usually get the Greek style feta for this because it stays, like it doesn't crumble as much, but Danish is my favorite flavor wise. And I just thought I would try it because I actually think it might be nice through the salad because I don't know if I'm going to add any dressing on. Calories wise, I have kind of calculated that I could put either my like reduced fat French dressing by Praise, or I've got Italian dressing as well, which is slightly higher calorie, but I think I enjoy it more. So I might put a little bit of an Italian dressing and call this a Mediterranean salad. I also picked up baby carrots because I figured I could grate some carrot into that as an additional thing, or to be honest, I could cube it as well. And my dog likes to eat carrots, but I just thought I'd pick up the baby ones this time because I find that I buy the bigger packet and like the imperfect ones because they're like cheap and whatever. But then I think because they are so large, you use a whole one at a time anyway. So I just figured I'd get more carrots in the bag if I got some baby ones. And yeah, that is optional. I'm not sure if I will do that or not, but regardless, I'll give them to my dog. So I'll go through them. And then I did not order these, but I got a punnet of strawberries. So what a win, free berries. And that is all of my fresh produce. So basically I just planned for that one meal. Like I said, there's 4 steaks there. So it'll be 4 lunches through the week with, yeah, roast pumpkin and salad. And we always love a salad meal. That's gonna help increase my fiber. And I've just been really craving it. It's been a couple of weeks since I've like made my own salad like that. We're gonna stay on the dog stuff. So I picked up a beef and a vegetable salt reduced stock because when I bulk cook the dogs' dinners, I use this in it, and I ran out of what was in my pantry and they were on special. I think they were half price this week. So hence stocking up on those. I love ordering online because you can go to the specials tab and bought before. And so the things that you've bought previously, it'll tell you if they're on sale. And then it's like, oh, well, I bought this before. I'm going to buy this again. I might as well buy it now. So even though I don't need to cook the dogs' dinners this weekend, again, I'll probably need to by next weekend or the weekend after that. And it might save me going to the grocery store. Similarly, I picked up some of the Coles just penne pasta. It's like 90 cents. That's the pasta that I use when I'm making the dogs' dinners when I'm not doing rice. So I like to switch it up, and sometimes I'll do pasta and sometimes I'll do rice. We have some frozen mince still left in the freezer. Like it's almost a year old at this point, but I bought heaps of cheap mince a year ago and we've been working through that stock. So mince, carrots, I've got frozen peas already. I didn't need to stock up on those. Stock and then pasta or rice. And then my dog is eating a nutritious dinner. Sometimes I'll put some natural Greek yogurt on that as well, little dollop. Or sometimes if I have yogurt that's going off, I might, or like that I need to use up, sometimes I'll mix that through as well. Staying on the dog front, I am, like I said, babysitting my mum's dog for a couple of nights this week. So I bought these rabbit ears. I don't think my dog has ever had them. She eats a pig ear every now and then. And I just thought, treat yourself, treat your dog. She deserves it. She's over 12. And I know that my mum's dog loves these like twist sticks. I don't think I realized that I was getting the peanut butter ones, but I'm sure 2 dogs around will go through them. And then I did pick up a big bag of the healthy weight dry food because I knew that we were kind of like, we've got some stock left, but we don't have a full bag. And because I needed to get my grocery shop up to that 230 to get the discount and get the points back, I just stocked up on that because we're going to go through it regardless. So that is the dog stuff. Then some of the 10 packs of soft drinks were on sale. I don't drink this, but my other half does, so I picked it up for him. So that's the Kirk's ginger beer. And then we both like the Pepsi Max vanilla. We buy the big packs of just standard Pepsi Max, and we've got plenty of that at the moment. But every now and then, like when I want a sweet treat or dessert and I haven't got it in my calories, sometimes the vanilla Pepsi Max just like hits the spot as that sweet treat. So I got those. And then if you know, you know, I never buy these, but 2 for $6.50. Peachy is my favorite. I haven't actually been drinking many of them. I say this every time, I'm not going to talk about it. I got 2 of those. And I've been going through a lot of skim milk at the moment, so I picked up 3 of those. I use it in my Nespresso that I make for myself every weekday morning. The only time I buy Zarafas, like you saw me sipping earlier, is when I'm going with my other half, but otherwise I make my coffee at home. And I've been making overnight wheat bix for breakfasts lately, which obviously then calls for extra milk. So I've been going through it a lot quicker. My last grocery haul, I tried these burn bars for the first time. I bought 3 different flavors and I only have repurchased 1 flavor. So last time we went to the grocery store, I didn't film because my other half just picked some stuff up for me. And I asked him to grab me a few of these and he bought me about 8 of them. And I've had one every single day since. I actually have not been having my popcorn and M&Ms for dessert. I've just been having a protein bar instead. Like I said, my calories have dropped. So it was actually quite hard to fit in popcorn and M&Ms into my calories for the day and still hit my protein targets. But these bars are 15 grams of protein and 124 cal. So these are excellent. This is the Choc Caramel Crunch, and I feel like it tastes like a Chiquito. I really like that it's got a thick layer of chocolate on the outside and it's not dark chocolate. So I picked up another 7 of those. They were not on sale. They were about $3 each, but you know what? It's absolutely worth it to me. In terms of snacks in that way, I also picked up 2 packets of the chili pork crackles and 3 packets of these sea salt pork crackles, just because this is the kind of thing that I find myself continue to buy. And I have run out of it in my cupboard a couple of times and have like needed to up my protein for the day. I'm like, oh damn, I wish I had some pork crackles, because 10 grams of that would really like kick me into whatever I need to have for the day. So I don't want to run out. So I just bought 5 bags of it. Why not? I didn't pick up any popcorn because my other half bought about 10 bags of it because it was half price last week. Or did it go on Thursday? I think it was this week. I think it was earlier this week. He picked up about 10 bags of it. And so we're like storing that in the laundry cupboard. Like I said, I haven't really been eating the popcorn. So I've got pork crackle. And that is because neither the popcorn or the M&Ms have protein in it. And I've been really focused on that. So that is why. Then I picked up wheat bix again. I bought a big box, this size, the big standard size box of this last time I went grocery shopping. And then I was scrolling the bought before specials and it was half price this week. And I have had overnight wheat bix every morning since I bought it. So I just wanted to stock up again so that I have some back stock while it's half price, because if I can spend $2 something instead of $4 something, I'm gonna do that. And similarly, I wanted to buy this Milo protein cereal to replace, because I have had a box of this while I've been on my deficit. Last time I went grocery shopping and the box was like $8 or $9 and it was half price this week. It was down to like $4.40 or something. So I bought this. It is a great like chocolatey breakfast and it's a decent size of protein. Kind of tastes like eating Cocoa Pops, and yeah, it's extra protein, 10 grams per serve, and you're not gonna have a 45 gram serve. So once you add milk, like 25 grams of protein for a bowl of cereal. Yes, please. But we just have like the beauty healthy products now. And I wanted to get some mouthwash, and then this particular one, the watermelon mint, was on sale, like half price. So I just thought I would try it. It was standard mouthwash, needed it. I'm almost out of moisturizer, so I bought this one. I really like the Cocoa Glow one. I used to use it in the past, but I've been just like using whatever moisturizers I've had around or on hand. This is like $16. So really, in terms of food and grocery wise, like I did spend a lot on beauty products this week. I got the Chic Silk Shave Gel Sensitive. This was like $4. I think this was also on sale. Otherwise I would have just bought the Kohl's brand men's one. But I have been using, there was a conditioner that I was using in my hair that was like making my hair too oily. So I've actually been shaving my legs with conditioner for a really long time. And when you get to the bottom, obviously conditioner is quite thick. So I've been adding water into it, and I'm like almost at that point now where I need to just be like, you're done with, and go back to using shaving foam. So pick that up. My favorite roll-on deodorant was half price. I just picked up an extra one. I've got one that lives in my gym bag, one that lives at my work drawer, one that lives in my like beauty cupboard, so just picked up a spare. And same with lip balms. I have lip balms and lip glosses everywhere. And my current one that's like this lives in my gym bag, so I just wanted another one on hand. Again, it was half price, so that's why I picked it up, because this is the one I like to use. This is the Nivea, this is just the Hydro Care one. This is when I want just the standard lip balm. I tend to use this one, but obviously I've got like purple ointment, and then I've got, I think I use like the Senadence lip glosses, just because I like them. And then this is the cough lozenge of choice in our household. It's the anesthetic one, and I really think it helps to soothe the throat. We had heaps of these. My other half has bought them, but he is sick this weekend, so I just picked some extra ones up because they were on sale. Not a huge discount, but like I said, these are the ones that we both go for when we're sick. And you know, if I catch what he's currently got, I know I'm stocked up. And then last but not least, this a lot of the beauty products were half price, so this was $30, and this is the Olay Luminous Hyaluron and Niacinamide Gel Serum, and I had been using the ordinary hyaluronic acid and niacinamide, and they both ran out recently. I think I bought those in December, so they lasted me a good 6 months. I was going to buy the hyaluronic acid and the niacinamide in this brand separately, and then I saw that they had the joint one, so I was like, I'm just going to try it. It was $30, so if it's good, it's good, and it was half price, so yeah. And that's my grocery haul. That's everything that I purchased. I'm thinking I might try and film some of my prep of my, you know, steak veg salad deal. And then if I make my overnight wheat bix, because I'm like loving the current recipe that I'm using, I might show you that as well, because I'm pretty sure the last time I tried to make overnight wheat bix on here, the actual recipe was a bit of a mess, but I have perfected it, I think. So yeah, I might film some of that, but now it's time to put this stuff away. But just in case I don't get any clips of that while we're here, I might as well say thank you so much for watching this one. Please comment down below your favorite like healthy, high protein meal, just because she wants some ideas. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Please go down below, click like, subscribe, and hit the bell to be notified every single time I upload. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.